Lambert Acres here, and today we're going to be talking about some pretty cool lures. Why are they pretty cool? Because they were my grandfather's. Now, my grandpa, my mom's dad, so if you watch a few videos ago, actually my dad's dad gave me an old tackle box full of lures. Well, my mom's dad had passed away a few years ago, and he is the reason why I got into fishing in the first place. He took me fishing. He was obsessed about fishing. In a few videos, I'm gonna show you something that actually got passed down to me from him, which explains a lot about my tournament drive in fishing. So he was obsessed about fish. He had a bedroom that was called the fishing room, okay, at his house, and it had nothing but fishing stuff in it. So my grandma, which would have been his wife, went over there and redid a shed, and she gave me a Ziploc bag full of his old lures. And like I said, he has a ton of stuff. So this is not even the tip of the iceberg. However, my family's hesitant to pass down stuff. That everything is sentimental in my family. I'm the same way. So that's where I get it from as well. So we are going to be talking about a few things. Now, a few of these I'm going to clean up and display. And then a few of these I'm actually going to try to use out there in the water because I think it's really cool. This is one of the ones I actually want to use on the water. I think it says Shakes Padre Genuine Swimming Mouse. And you can see it has a little mouse tail there. Really cool. I've never caught a fish off of a lure like this. And my other grandpa had given me a few of these little swimming mice, but they didn't have the tail on them, so that's pretty cool. A plastic popper. This is called the Troublemaker. This one needs some new hooks. And if these were displayed in my grandpa's fishing room, like on a shelf, and I know sometimes he did that because they were like collectors, and other times he did it because they were retired. So these are a little bit of both, probably. I don't know. He's not here to ask. So back in the day, I'm assuming the jitterbug was really big because both grandfathers have given me jitterbugs. So I'm assuming it would be our version of the frog now. Okay, like I said, I don't know. I did not grow up back then, but I got 3 jitterbugs here. I got 2 in this. Well, this is like a bluegill pattern or a bass pattern. This is like a frog backing. And I've never fished a jitterbug either. And I have a few in my box that I want to give a try. This one is actually in really good shape. Maybe this is like a minnow pattern or even a bug pattern. But I actually want to try to use this. And this one, like it's like even engraved. That's how detailed this older stuff was, not this cheap Chinese stuff that we buy these days. But it says jitterbug manufactured by Fred Arbogast, Akron, Ohio. And it says the patent number, it has a serial number and everything. That is insane. So really cool. I would hate to lose one of these. This one's embraced too. All 3 are engraved. Cool. Moving on. A spook, a black skeleton style is what I call a skeleton. It's probably not what it's called at all. It's actually a fish pattern. But I have a smaller fish pattern already. This one just needs the hooks changed out on it. But I would love to catch a fish on one of my grandpa's lures. And spooks are actually pretty expensive. So I may try that one, just change out the hooks, the treble hooks. Now this, it has engravings on it, but I believe it's just a bomber. I'm definitely going to try to use this. It's plastic, still in really good shape, just needs a little cleaned up, but really cool thing. It's got an aluminum lip on it, so I'm assuming it's like a deep diver, but kind of also a square bill. It says, a big rattle in it. So, and then we got a big popper here. Now this is made of wood. And this one, I think I will display. I don't think I'm going to try to go fishing with this one. Really cool popper. Kind of like it's obviously a topwater, but it has that popper lip on it to where it just kind of, and all these like older ones, those were hand painted, kids. You don't get that kind of quality these days. So that's that. Enormous, it doesn't rattle, that's crazy. An enormous lipped crankbait here. So sometime someone had added another eyelet here because they didn't want to use the top eyelet. They actually super glued this down. Maybe my grandpa, I don't have a clue. But they added their own little eyelet in here by like heating up a piece of metal and sticking it in there. So I'm assuming it works better if you use that eyelet. Don't have a clue, but that is an enormous crankbait. So I have a place in mind. It's a stone quarry, really deep, and I'm going to take this there and see what kind of damage this will do, because those fish, especially right now, and the hooks are sharp still, especially right now, the fish are down low. So this will get way down there. Pretty excited about that one. We're gonna use that. My grandpa was a big Browns fan, Cleveland Browns. I'm from Ohio, OH. So he's got a Cleveland Browns crankbait from Fred Arbogast again, and that's all you get, kids. But this one I'm not gonna open. It's still sealed and everything like that. We're gonna keep that, and some of this stuff I think I'm gonna obviously pass down to my kids' kids and stuff like that, and possibly my kids. Now these three are, I think, the coolest. Okay, because my grandpa was a part of Bassmasters and did the Bassmasters tournaments and all that out of his Bassmaster boat, and he had a boat and everything. So this every few years they did, like celebrating 30 years. This is a collector's edition 2001, and this was a 2000 collector's edition. So what year was this one? Doesn't say. So, but they did these special lures or throwbacks. So this is the Bomber Spin Stick. Really cool there. And this is the Rush Tango Swimming Minnow. Floats when not in action. $50 gold prize contest bait. This was patented December 22nd, 1914. The ideal bait for trolling or casting. And then it gives kind of instructions here. So this is the special edition lure for 2000. So you can see it's made of wood, it feels like. Patterns. And then it has the Bassmasters. And obviously I'm not going to try to catch a fish with these. They're just they're going to stay in the box. Now this is really cool. This is Moonlight Bait. Number 1, the shining example of classic American bass bait. So, sharp hooks, kids. There we go. So, really cool. It says Bassmasters on it, right? Or Bass. Right there. Moonlight number 1 on the sides. Really cool. This is a wooden one as well, with the really loud rattle. No, that was just the hooks. My bad. So, really cool. Now, in a few videos, like I said, I am going to show you something just totally, it's going to blow your mind. It was passed down to me from my grandma after my grandpa's death. So, but I'm going to show you guys it in a video. So, keep that, watch that. So, anyways. Still doing tournaments. I'm in the middle of a month-long tournament right now, so look for that video coming up where I'll kind of recap, kind of show the fish I caught, explain where I caught them type of thing, and we'll go over that. So like, subscribe, and comment, share the videos. God bless. Keep fishing. Stay out there. Do something outdoorsy. Hang out with your family. Be with your family. You don't know what tomorrow brings. All right? God bless.